Hi, Caleb from Brownells here, back again with Josh from Radian, and today we're going to be going over the Radian Upper Handguard Set, the Model 1. So Josh, I'm going to throw it over to you, and just kind of let you throw us through it.
Okay, yeah, so the Upper Handguard Set lets you build out your own upper with our upper handguard, obviously. So I'll just kind of go over some of the features. We offer it in 5 colors. Here you see Radian Brown.
Yep.
This is our Radian Gray. We also have FDE Black and OD Green.
Okay.
So our upper handguard sets are what comes as part of the model, complete Model 1, but you can build your own upper with your own barrel and bolt carrier, or ours, either way. So this more or less looks like a monolithic upper handguard because there's a continuous Picatinny rail across the top, but it's actually not. It's very rigid with the interface, very similar to the rigidity of a monolithic, but we've designed it to be able to come apart. So you can service it, get your barrel installed easier, etc. The handguard is actually extruded 6061 aluminum, and because of these bosses on top, that's actually solid material all the way out front. So we got to machine all this off. Every surface on the exterior of the handguard is machined. So there's no raw extruded surfaces before blast. It's all machined on the outside, as well as the interface for the barrel nut attachment point. So we have 4 screws that run vertically instead of your typical horizontal mounting interface. So we've got 4 clamping points that makes it extremely rigid on a long barrel nut. These screws are 4140, heat treated and flash nitrided. And then the nuts on the bottom are 1144 stress proof, also nitrided. So we'll take these and unscrew them.
Yeah.
The nuts drop out. And we'll turn it over. Get the screws to drop out. So we got all that together there. And then we have a timing pin that actually times the upper to the handguard. So it's a very close fit. There we go. As you can see,
Yep.
it's a very tight tolerance fit to the barrel nut. So the barrel nut is unique as well. It's 7075 aluminum, hard anodized. We don't do our normal bright dip finish like we do on the charging handle. We leave it a little more rough so it has something to grab to the Cerakote on the interior of the handguard. And then as you can see, it's got holes all around the periphery in the front 2/3. Our barrel nut wrench interfaces that to torque it down, but it also acts as a very effective heat sink. So as the heat dissipates out of the barrel nut, it draws air up through, and there's openings. There's M-lock openings in the bottom of the handguard, and as well as openings in the top to allow air to pass through and to lighten the weight of the overall assembly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's pretty nifty about the heat.
Yeah, and you can see the timing pin here. The interfaces the opening in the top back of the handguard there.
Yeah. So in normal circumstances, I wouldn't feel comfortable at all bridging the gap between the upper and the handguard. But on this, I would feel a little bit more comfortable about it. Is that something that, I know that's kind of frowned upon on a lot of handguard assemblies. Is that something you could technically do on this and get away with?
I mean, I don't think I would for an optic for like long range use or anything, but sure. The main point of this rigid mounting interface is that you can mount like a laser on your handguard, and you can lean into a bipod and have very little shift to point of impact.
Okay.
That you'd normally have with a normal handguard mounting system. So.
Yeah, because usually, so whenever you get longer with the handguard, the longer the handguard, the less rigid you're going to be further out because of flex. With this, what is this one?
I think that's a 16.
So
for a 16-inch barrel, so it's 15 and a half.
Yeah, so a 15.5-inch handguard with little to no flex. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, there's a very long. I mean, this engages all 3 of these surfaces are engaged in this bore, this precision bore we do to mate up to that
Yep.
that diameter.
Yep. So the longer the barrel nut, in theory, the more rigid your longer handguards are going to be, and that's a pretty long barrel nut. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And then this also comes with Magpul Dust cover installed. Our forward assist, which you can buy as an accessory on its own as well. That's 70-75 aluminum. It's about half the weight of a typical mil spec forward assist. On the upper, we've also moved the forward assist forward, which typically you're way back here with a button. This way you can grab the charging handle from the right side easily and not have it in the way of your finger. This upper handguard set also comes with a Raptor installed. And with our upper handguard set, our complete uppers, and our Model 1, we all include our top of the line Raptor SD, which helps reduce gas blowback. Pretty much eliminates it when running a suppressor with these vents in the top of the charging handle, which is also a patented feature that we have.
Yep, awesome. So, and with different things from different manufacturers, I'm just going to go off on a little bit of a tangent here, and a rant, if you will. So, you can tell when a manufacturer is making something, and it's like they probably don't use that product too much. This is one of those things where it's like, just by moving that forward assist forward with the charging handle stuff, you're like, okay, this guy definitely uses his products. So that's refreshing to see, especially in a world where the AR market accessory is kind of flooded. Whenever there's real innovation, it's noticeable, and that's what we have here. That's the end of my rant. I'm gonna let you continue. So yeah, with that being said, all of these do come with the charging handle, right? I think you said
yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
So everything you see here is included with the upper handguard set.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
all you need to complete it upper is bolt carrier group, barrel, gas block muzzle, like the stuff that goes on the barrel,
Yep.
of course, and
Yep.
you're ready to go. So super rigid setup from Radian. All right. So with that being said, that is the Radian Model 1 upper handguard assembly. So if you have any questions or comments, you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to post them down below. If you're watching this on the website, or if you just want to hear my voice for whatever reason, feel free to give us a call on the tech line. We'll be happy to help you out. As always, you can give Radian a call as well. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.